All right, here's another fix for you for basic technique. This one's on the front kick. The front kick itself, I don't necessarily see this on other kicks, and I mean the front snap kick, and not even the front push kick or thrust kick. But on the snap kick, one of the things that I see is that people retract their knee higher than they exited it out, and there's not actually a good reason for them to do that. And really what that is just generally speaking, a practice that was good enough when they learned it, never got corrected, probably hasn't caused them any real troubles either. I mean, let's be fair. Sometimes the technique doesn't matter as much as we say we do. So you can say this is just a gripe of mine, right? It's something that grinds my gears. It's not like this is going to cause any harm or anything. In my opinion, it's just an inefficiency and it's an inconsistency. So when we teach the front kick, the biggest thing that we teach is that you point with your knee to the point that you're going to be striking at, because the knee is the terminal line for the hinge, right? So when you're doing a snap kick, your leg doesn't extend past the knee, right? Your leg just goes straight. I mean, unless you're hypermobile, but we're not counting that, right? And so if you point with your knee, you tend to be on target because the foot terminates in that same line. What I then see though, and maybe you'll be able to see it from this angle better, is a lot of people will throw the kick and then pull their knee up. So they throw the kick and then there's like this scoop, boom, boom. And I remember seeing that in the first Kempo school that I was in back in the 90s. And it always bothered me, but it wasn't my place to call my peer out. Sensei never challenged him on it. So whatever. And again, like, I'm probably over exaggerating it there, but it's noticeable. And it's an inefficiency that doesn't really do anything. You might be able to make an argument that by pulling out higher, if somebody were to catch your kick, then by pulling out higher, you might be able to avoid their grab. But I'm going to tell you, as somebody who catches kicks a lot, I don't see that as a viable strategy, because my hands can chase your foot faster than you can retract that leg. And I'm not special in that regard. So I don't think that's really a viable reason to do it. I think it's just something that people do. They know that they're supposed to retract the leg. They know that they're supposed to regroup their balance in a crane stance. And so they just end up doing that. And so they end up with a knee higher than when they threw the kick in the first place. Now, obviously, if you're kicking somebody in the head, the knee goes pretty high. But you wouldn't keep on raising it. And if you're kicking somebody in the groin, the knee is going to be lower, but you don't need to raise it higher in order to come back into your crane stance. All you're doing is recouping your balance, right? So if I throw that kick, I just bring it back and then put it back down. And if I throw the kick higher, I bring it back and I put it back down, right? And, if I were to, be wearing shoes and throwing a toe of the boot kick to somebody's shin, I wouldn't pull it back up, just pop and bring it back down, right? Just leave the knee where it is. There's no sense in adding additional hip flexion, a larger range of motion, more time to the kick. It doesn't make sense. Now, like I said, it's probably not harming anything. If you've been doing it for a while, you've probably gotten away with it. It's probably not a big deal. I'm probably just griping about something that I just find visually irritating. But the fact is that it is a little bit inefficient. And if that's all it is, I'm still going to gripe at people when they do that, because I want you guys to have efficient techniques. Efficiency allows you to get to the next one faster. Efficiency allows you to be more consistent with your execution. Efficiency is important. That's why we train technique in the first place. It's not that perfect technique makes you somehow a more magical fighter or anything like that. Technique allows you to be more consistent, and it kind of ingrains your safe lines, as opposed to doing things that might end up injuring you or straining you or costing you more energy than necessary. So, just something to keep in mind, and I will talk to you guys later. Good journey. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share this with your friends or anybody else who might be interested in this kind of content. If you happen to be in the Metro Phoenix area, come in for a class or just stop in to say hi. We'd love to meet you. Definitely check out our socials and our website that has all of our contact information and all of the other relevant information. And more than anything, check out our Substack. Our Substack will be containing all of the links that we use to cite and reference in our videos, as well as exclusive training content that will be available for premium members. Memberships are cheap, but you can also sign up for free, and we do have articles for free, and we will have more free articles available for you. It is a fantastic platform for what we're doing here, and we hope to see you over there. So I will talk to you guys later, and look out for the next one. Good journey.